And also new this morning, a West Springfield man was arrested after state police found drugs and a gun inside his car during a traffic stop in Holyoke. Last Saturday, 31-year-old Jose Arroyo Torres was pulled over for speeding on Cabot Street. Troopers discovered Torres had both a suspended license and revoked car registration. According to police, Torres began acting erratically and was removed from his car. He was then arrested after troopers found several marijuana edibles and 2 bags of suspected cocaine in his car, along with a loaded handgun that Torres did not have a license to carry. He was arraigned on several drug and gun charges at Holyoke District Court this week.